Hopefully a nice little simple one today. This is an existing customer. They currently use us for their fire risk assessment, their fire extinguishers and their emergency lights, fire doors, everything else except for the fire alarm. But they've just come over to do the fire alarms with us. They were currently using ADT. We've been with this customer like 10 years, the really good relationship with them. And they've asked us in the past to do the fire alarm, and we couldn't really justify it because ADT had done this sort of combined security and fire sort of service agreement, and when we looked at it, we're like, you're getting such a good deal, like just stick with them. Like we would be charging you that again just for the fire, really. It wouldn't be cost effective, and we don't really do security stuff, so just fire only. So yeah, we've always kind of gone, you know, we'll be honest and say we can't do it. However, over the years they've persistently just had a worse and worse and worse service of ADT, and they keep asking us to do it. So they've just said, look, we don't care that it's going to cost us more money, we don't care, we're just going to tell them we only want your security off you, or we might go somewhere else for security, we just want you to do the fire alarm. They've had an issue with 2 of the call points. They're a pretty good company in terms of compliance, in terms of regular checks, so they do their tests every week, and they've notified for like 2 years in a row now, repeatedly let ADT know that they keep getting 2 call points that are sticky and they struggle to reset them, and they just need replacing. They're just old call points. I've looked at them and said, yeah, just swap them out, not a problem. But for some reason ADT just can't seem to get it done. They've asked and asked and asked, and they've tried to get it booked in, and nothing happens. And the next service guy, and the guy goes, well, I can't do that now, I'm just here to service it, can't touch that now, I'm not touching that now, and just refuse to do it. It was really, really strange. One of the perils of dealing with big companies. So I'm going to go in now, say hello to the guys, get set up. I think we're just going to do these call points, probably give the whole system a full service, and get it all on board. So yeah, let's do that. These are really easy to swap. So the fronts just come off. It's just a little connector. Just gonna slide the connector goes straight onto those. So this is the little connector. That just goes into the back of that. Just move on to the second one now. As we can see, this one's got the end of line resistor in it. So just want to make sure that we put that back in. That's very important. So they've actually got a board meeting on, so I didn't want to actually set the alarm off. So I've just pulled all the sounders, and I've just gone round, and I've just quickly, just to make sure it's working fine, hop to the call point, and then obviously just go to the panel, and as you can see, it's gone into fire, so we know it's working fine. That's all done. Didn't actually test the system in the end, simply because they've got a board meeting going on, and I don't like those panels, those old what's it called, it not C-Tech, Kentech, not Kentech. It's gone. It's gone. My brain's gone. Protech. That's the one I was thinking of. Brain went then. So those old Protech panels, conventional panels, so you can pop the sounders out, but then I've got to go backwards and forwards to the panel. And I don't really like those. I'll probably come down with Ayrton, probably one day in the next couple of weeks, and we'll do a full service on that. He's training up on fire alarms anyway, so it makes kind of sense for him to sort of come and do it with me, and then one of us can be at the panel. That's probably the best way to do it. Don't like those panels anyway, and they're a bit naff, and they're a bit old, and they're not great in terms of from the user point of view. So I'll have a quick chat with them and maybe say they could look at swapping the panel in the future. It's fairly straightforward, it should be, and then yeah, just sort of say, you know, see how you get on at the end of the year, any sort of capital expenditure they've got, and then I need to spend it on something, it would be worth doing it on that. It certainly would sort of make things a little bit better going forward. But yeah, that's all straightforward. Both core points changed, both core points worked, nice and simple. Don't know, I've been in and out in like what, 20 minutes, half an hour. I honestly don't know why the engineers that come and just do the service just don't change it. You should have core points like that in the van. They're like the most common core points going. Yeah, strange one. Until next time.